In today's video, we are going to learn synonyms for the word loud.
Synonym, blaring. Meaning, making a loud, harsh sound. Example 1, the blaring horns of the car interrupted the peace. Example 2, the blaring sirens made it impossible to concentrate. Example 3, she could hear the blaring music from the neighbor's house. Example 4, the blaring sound of the alarm woke everyone up. Syllables, blaring. Stress, blaring.
Synonym, blustering. Meaning, making loud and aggressive noises or movements. Example 1, the blustering wind knocked over the trash cans. Example 2, he heard the blustering voice of his boss in the office. Example 3, the blustering storm caused trees to fall. Example 4, the blustering waves crashed violently against the rocks. Syllables, blustering. Stress, blustering.
Synonym, booming. Meaning, making a deep, resonant sound. Example 1, the booming voice of the announcer filled the stadium. Example 2, the booming sound of the thunder scared the children. Example 3, he heard a booming laugh from across the room. Example 4, the bass in the music was booming from the speakers. Syllables, booming. Stress, booming.
Synonym, clamorous. Meaning, making a loud and confused noise. Example 1, the clamorous crowd gathered at the concert hall. Example 2, the clamorous protests echoed through the city streets. Example 3, she couldn't hear him over the clamorous sounds of the city. Example 4, the clamorous applause filled the theater after the performance. Syllables, clamorous. Stress, clamorous.
Synonym, deafening. Meaning, extremely loud, often causing a temporary loss of hearing. Example 1, the sound of the explosion was deafening. Example 2, the crowd's cheers were deafening after the goal. Example 3, the music at the concert was deafening. Example 4, he had to cover his ears due to the deafening noise. Syllables, deafening. Stress, deafening.
Synonym, ear-splitting. Meaning, extremely loud, often painful to hear. Example 1, the ear-splitting sound of the fireworks startled everyone. Example 2, an ear-splitting scream came from the other room. Example 3, the band played with ear-splitting volume. Example 4, the horn blew with an ear-splitting noise. Syllables, ear-splitting. Stress, ear-splitting.
Synonym, echoing. Meaning, reflecting a sound, often creating a loud repetition. Example 1, the echoing footsteps in the empty hall made her nervous. Example 2, his echoing voice was heard from the other end of the building. Example 3, the echoing sound of the bell filled the room. Example 4, the mountains echoed with the sound of his shout. Syllables, echoing. Stress, echoing.
Synonym, explosive. Meaning, capable of creating a loud burst or violent sound. Example 1, the explosive sound of fireworks lit up the sky. Example 2, his explosive temper made it difficult to work with him. Example 3, the explosive noise from the engine startled the passengers. Example 4, the volcano's explosive eruption was heard miles away. Syllables, explosive. Stress, explosive.
Synonym, noisy. Meaning, making a lot of sound or noise. Example 1, the children were being very noisy during the party. Example 2, he complained about the noisy neighbors next door. Example 3, the streets were noisy with the traffic. Example 4, the restaurant was too noisy to have a conversation. Syllables, noisy. Stress, noisy.
Synonym, piercing. Meaning, extremely sharp and loud, often unpleasant. Example 1, the piercing sound of the whistle made everyone stop. Example 2, the piercing cold of the wind cut through her jacket. Example 3, she heard a piercing scream from the distance. Example 4, the piercing noise from the horn was unbearable. Syllables, piercing. Stress, piercing.
Synonym, powerful. Meaning, having great strength or force, often loud. Example 1, the powerful sound of the thunder shook the house. Example 2, he gave a powerful speech that moved the audience. Example 3, the powerful engine roared to life. Example 4, the powerful music reverberated through the speakers. Syllables, powerful. Stress, powerful.
Synonym, raucous. Meaning, making a loud and unpleasant noise. Example 1, the raucous laughter of the crowd disturbed the other diners. Example 2, the raucous music blared from the speakers. Example 3, she tried to ignore the raucous sounds from the street. Example 4, the raucous voices from the party could be heard outside. Syllables, raucous. Stress, iucus.
Synonym, resounding. Meaning, extremely loud and clear. Example 1, the resounding clap of thunder shook the windows. Example 2, there was a resounding cheer after the final point. Example 3, the resounding sound of applause echoed through the hall. Example 4, her voice was resounding as she sang on stage. Syllables, resounding. Stress, resounding.
Synonym, roaring. Meaning, making a loud, continuous sound like a roar. Example 1, the roaring fire kept everyone warm. Example 2, the roaring engines of the airplane could be heard from miles away. Example 3, the lion's roar was loud and menacing. Example 4, the crowd was roaring with excitement during the match. Syllables, roaring. Stress, roaring.
Synonym, screeching. Meaning, making a high-pitched, unpleasant sound. Example 1, the screeching of the brakes made everyone jump. Example 2, she heard the screeching sound of the cat in the alley. Example 3, the screeching tires could be heard as the car sped away. Example 4, the bird's screeching call echoed through the trees. Syllables, screeching. Stress, screeching.
Synonym, sonorous. Meaning, having a full, deep sound. Example 1, the sonorous voice of the narrator captivated the audience. Example 2, the sonorous bells could be heard throughout the town. Example 3, the sonorous tone of his speech resonated with the crowd. Example 4, her sonorous laughter echoed across the room. Syllables, sonorous. Stress, sonorous.
Synonym, strident. Meaning, having a harsh, grating sound. Example 1, the strident sound of the alarm kept me awake all night. Example 2, she heard the strident voice of the teacher across the hallway. Example 3, the strident cry of the baby was hard to ignore. Example 4, his strident criticism upset everyone in the meeting. Syllables, strident. Stress, strident.
Synonym, thunderous. Meaning, extremely loud, similar to thunder. Example 1, the thunderous applause filled the hall. Example 2, the thunderous roar of the waterfall could be heard from miles away. Example 3, they heard a thunderous crash coming from the kitchen. Example 4, the thunderous sound of the drums echoed throughout the stadium. Syllables, tuned OUs. Stress, tuned OUs.
Synonym, tumultuous. Meaning, characterized by loud, noisy, and chaotic behavior. Example 1, the tumultuous waves crashed against the shore. Example 2, the tumultuous applause was heard as the actor came on stage. Example 3, there was a tumultuous roar from the crowd after the victory. Example 4, the tumultuous storm caused widespread damage. Syllables, tumultuous. Stress, tumultuous.
Synonym, vibrant. Meaning, full of energy and sound. Example 1, the vibrant music filled the entire hall. Example 2, her vibrant voice brought life to the room. Example 3, the vibrant colors of the painting were stunning. Example 4, the vibrant sound of the orchestra was exhilarating. Syllables, vibrant. Stress, vibrant.
Congratulations! You did it! Thank you for staying with us till the end. You've just taken a meaningful step in learning something new today. Kudos to your curiosity and effort. Learning is a journey, and every small step adds to your growth. If you enjoyed this experience and believe knowledge grows best when shared, why not let others know about it? Together, we can inspire more to join this wonderful adventure of learning. We can't wait to see you again tomorrow for more exciting insights. Keep exploring, keep growing, and remember, you're doing amazing. Did this video help you expand your vocabulary and master synonyms? Show your love by smashing the like button, sharing it with your friends who want to improve their English, and subscribing to our channel for more helpful and engaging content. Let's grow our vocabulary and communication skills together.